If you're preparing for your first ever structured webinar, you're probably feeling a mixture of excitement and nervousness. And that is why in this video today we're going to talk about two elements I wish someone had told me when I was first doing webinars. Before I share the first hack, let me tell you the non-negotiable element of any webinars that make it profitable while also making it memorable in the minds of your audience. That is to start, continue and end with emotional connection. So what many first-time webinar hosts tend to do is, I think it's partly because they want to prove their worth to the audience. They fill their webinars of the entire 2 to 3 hours with information and very valuable practical things throughout. But they don't understand that the real MVP is emotional connection, and emotional connection is what makes the selling portion of a webinar, because at the end of the webinar we're usually selling something, and the more emotionally invested your audience are, that is when the selling happens with ease. So that is where the first hack comes in, that is using emotions deliberately in the speaker's note section, whether you're using Canva or Microsoft or any presentation software. On the bottom you have is the speaker's note. So that is where we are deliberately putting all the emotions. So what we have to do is, I really love this one because it makes sure that I don't forget any emotions, any important thing that is important for my audience. So you can start by listing down all the emotions that is around fears, frustration, dreams and desires. So what you will be doing is, with each slide you can include one fear, on the other slide you can include another dream, another slide could be some frustration, another slide could be on fears. So you're rotating fears, frustration, dreams and desires, and throughout the slides, each slide you can connect with one of them, either through a case study, either you're just giving examples, either you're just repeating it, so that your audience throughout can feel that you understand their emotions. By the way, if you do not know what exactly to put in slides, I have in my webinar dominance pack slide deck as well, along with lots of other resources, so you can check it out in the link below. So before I share the second hack, I have a question for you all, is what is the difference between webinar and a course or videos? It is the real-time connection. However, many new webinar hosts tend to treat the webinars like a pre-recorded course or videos, and that is probably because there are so many other things to remember, and the last thing that you want to again remember is to engage with the people as much as it's needed. So that is where the second hack comes in, is again using the speaker's note to deliberately, after every 2 to 3 slides, include emotional connection along with interaction. Okay, so what you have to do is, in the speaker's note you can add in either generalized interaction engagement, like raise your hand if this resonates with you, or react if this concept is this, if this dream resonates with you. That could be one of them. The other way is to ask them to themselves write the fears, frustration or any dreams that you might be linking in the chat box. That is another way of engaging. Third one, or the other one, is allowing your audience to unmute and talk more about their problem. So again, a reminder that the more they talk about their problems, the more they talk about their dreams, that is when they will be buying what you'll be selling at the end with ease. So the less they interact with you, the less they share about their dreams, desire, problems, the less chance of you being able to sell towards the end is always there. I like to use the speaker note as the second brain during delivery, because we have to think a lot of things. We're delivering material, we're looking at the audience, we're looking at what we're speaking, who's asking questions. So these things tend to slip out of our mind, and to make sure the important things don't go out while we're presenting, write it in the speaker's note and use it so that we are covered from all ends. So if you like this video, please subscribe and like, because this I'm recently starting on YouTube, and every help is of great value to me. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.